All right, thank you, Dave. Well, we're continuing back to school week here on Low Country Live. And today we're talking back to school shopping. For more on where you can get your child some cool back to school clothes from Once Upon a Child, welcome David Manzi. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so kids are about to go back to school, unfortunately for them. But, parents, of course, want to send them back looking their best. And that usually means, some back to school clothing that's hip and affordable. Why is Once Upon a Child definitely a place they need to check out?
Well, we've been around for about 12 years. We go from everything from infants all the way through size 14, 16. So we take care of your grade school, your preschoolers, and your middle schoolers. A lot of them have uniforms. We have everything. You can come in. We have the clean, gently used clothing, and we had 2 locations. We're in North Charleston. We're in West Ashley. We are a absolutely great way to recycle and to reuse your clothing and to sell your products to us.
Yeah, make a couple extra bucks.
You can sell your products to us, and you can also shop with us.
And it's not just clothing. We have everything else there, too. We have toys.
Absolutely.
The high chairs, things like that. And I was just telling you, I have a 3.5-year-old daughter. And probably like most parents out there, people buy you clothes for your child, or you buy them.
Right.
Next thing you know, they're big, and they didn't even get to wear it. So it still has the tags on it.
Lots of times we have a lot of clothing that comes in the store that never has been touched. It just was given to somebody, they grew out of it, and they had no place else to do with it, so they sold it to us. And we have, for your infants, we do have high chairs, we have extra saucers, we have bouncers, cribs, everything related from infants all the way to basically 10 to 12 years
old. Do you have those jogger type things and all those bike things that people love so much here in the Low Country because everybody's so active?
This time of year they go very quickly, so we can have one come in and 10 minutes later somebody's purchased it. But both locations have them all the time.
Yeah, you know what? And then it's also tax-free weekend, which even sweetens the deal. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that's a really great opportunity for you. Both our stores, everything is tax-free this weekend.
Wow.
So you can come in and you can get a great value, and at that same time you also don't have to pay the sales tax. So.
Now, we were talking about this during the break, that you've seen a lot of new customers in the last little bit because of the economy. Tell us about why you're seeing a lot more different customers and new customers.
Well, we think that a lot to do with the recession, and it gave people the opportunity. They started becoming more value-oriented and started thinking about what they could do. I think a lot of people would give away their clothing and equipment before, and all of a sudden started going, well, what are the other options? And they started selling those products to us. So it increased our inventory at both locations, which in turn gave our customers a lot more value and a lot more opportunity for selection at both stores.
Okay, now how can parents out there cash in? What's the procedure of selling those gently used items to you?
Both our stores, we accept between the hours of 10 and 5, Monday through Saturday. What we require is that our customers just to bring their clothing to us in some type of box or container, folded and freshly laundered, and you just bring them to us. We go through those items, and we will pay you cash on the spot, and we will pay you that day for the items that you bring to us.
Now, David, this is good stuff too. Just throw out some of the name brands that folks can find there.
Well, especially for the younger ones, it's Gymboree, Gap, Old Navy. You name it, if it's here in Charleston, it's being sold to us. So if there's a store here you like in Charleston, more than likely that product is on our shelves.
And again, let's talk about the locations for our viewers, because I know you just remodeled one.
We did. We have two locations. Our West Ashley store just moved. It used to be across from Citadel Mall. It is now located on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard. And that is a brand new location.
Okay.
And then our North Charleston store just got renovated. So just last week, that's a same location, but just a renovated store. So that one is started 4 days ago. We actually opened that.
Oh, okay, brand new. All right, and also you can go online because you have a great website, onceuponachild.com.
That's correct.
And that will tell you everything you need to know how to sell, how to buy, and of course your locations.
That does. It's all right there.
All right, David, thank you so much. Definitely a way for folks to save some money when those kids are heading back to class.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, want to help a great cause while getting super deals on clothing? Stick around. We'll tell you how when we sit down with the Center for Women. That's next.
Thanks, sir.